All right, so tonight I put, I think it was like a pork tenderloin I got at Target for like $4, and I roasted it in the oven. And I still have half of it left, and then I just made some jasmine rice with peas and carrots. So, and then just put some of the Kinder's sticky honey barbecue sauce on it. So this is a pretty cheap meal. We still have leftovers, and that is going to be our dinner tonight. All right, we are starting a new week. It is Monday, and this is my snack plate. I have half a purple sweet potato, sardines on crackers, cottage cheese and mustard, some turkey pepperoni, little baby corns, 3 olives, some cucumbers, a piece of cranberry white cheddar, and 2 pitted dates. So that is my snack plate for today. All right, so today for dinner, I got this out of the freezer, this Kevin's pesto garlic chicken with cauliflower pasta. Looks pretty good. I just threw some of this Parmesan cheese on it. I have a little bit of extra. I'm just having a small portion, but that is going to be our dinner tonight. I thought I'd also show you what I'm going to make for breakfast. So I got this in a store called Tasso Life, which is an Asian department store. It has snacks and households and things like that. It's a spoon lid integrated seasoning container, but I'm going to use it to make a yogurt parfait. So I have a 2 Good vanilla yogurt, blueberries, granola, and honey. And then it comes with this little spoon. So I think it's perfect for a yogurt parfait. So I'm going to take this for my breakfast. All right, guys, so here is snack plate number 2 for lunch. I'm working from home. Didn't feel like any meat today, so all it is fruits and veggies. So there's the cottage cheese with the Dijon mustard and some everything bagel seasoning. I got a boiled egg, some red grapes, tomato and mozzarella cheese, a cucumber, some zucchini, a few mushrooms, 3 olives, and some grapes. And that is what I am eating for lunch today. All right, tonight we're having baked potatoes, or jacket potatoes, as the English say. So I just have sour cream, cheese, baked beans, and bacon bits on our potato. I have mine in the microwave, and this is my son's, and this is what we're having for dinner tonight. This is going to round up these couple of weeks for dinner, so I hope you enjoyed, and will like, subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye! Okay, so tonight's dinner is butter chicken. So I used this pack of sauce that I had. I had a few carrots and peas, and then I found this rice-a-roni Thai curry chicken in my pantry. I got out some naan bread that I had in my freezer, and this is what's left. I also throw raisins in there, which I know is weird, but in a curry, that little bit of sweetness just tastes so good. So this is my plate, and this is what we're having for dinner tonight. All right, I'm going to make a family favorite, tater tot casserole. We have our ground beef, our carrots and peas, our tater tots, and our cream of chicken soup. And we're going to make it easy. And this is what we're having tonight on a Saturday night. I forgot to take a video, so me and my younger son ate some, and then this will probably be for my older son when he gets off work. So that is our tater tot casserole Saturday night. It's been a long day at work, and I'm not particularly hungry. I still have some of my lunch left on my snack plate to eat, but for the boys, I'm just going to throw in this 3-meat pizza and these cheesy garlic-loaded breadsticks and call it a night. So I'll show you when it's ready. All right, for tonight's dinner, we're using up what we have. So we have 2 of these Kevin's honey garlic chicken stir-fry kits, and we have 3 of these hot honey chicken rices, and that is going to be an easy dinner tonight. All right, so this is what it looks like. I bulked it up with the rice. This is 2 servings of that Kevin's. Now, if you have 2 growing boys like I do, a 17-year-old and a 21-year-old, you need 2 of those. There's no way that feeds 2.5 people. But because I got them for $3 a piece, and I just threw in those little cups of rice, it does make a meal. But if you're paying $10.99, $13.99 for those Kevin's meals, they are not worth it, dude. They are not worth it. But anyway, these are my 2 boys' meals. I'm just going to have a little bit because I'm not too hungry, but that is going to be our dinner tonight. All right, so I didn't post lunch because I wasn't hungry. I just had a corn dog of all things. But this is going to be dinner tonight. So for me, I defrosted these pieces of salmon that I got from Sprouts. And then for the boys, I'm going to cook these chicken drumsticks rather than freeze them. I'll make them some mac and cheese and these grilling beans. I also need to cook this asparagus, and then I might as well throw in this shrimp I got yesterday, whether I'll eat that or not, but we'll cook it up so it's ready for the weekend. So that is going to be dinner tonight. All right, so here's our dinner. My son has his chicken drumsticks, beans, and mac and cheese, and I have my salmon, a couple of shrimp, some asparagus, and a few beans, and that is dinner tonight. All right, so here's our snack plate, or my snack plate, I should say, for my lunch. I got these sausage stuffed mushrooms at H-E-B this morning, so I just baked them because they were due Best Buy today. So I got 2 of those. I got 2 brioche toasts with some sardines. I needed to use up the mozzarella cheese and tomato I had. I got 3 blue cheese olives, a hard-boiled egg. These are just 2 dates. I got my cottage cheese and mustard. I had to use up that zucchini and then a piece of hearts of palm. So I don't know if I'll manage to eat all this. Normally what I do, if I eat some of it, I'll put the rest in the fridge and then munch on it later as a snack. But this is my snack plate for today. All right, I'm heading into the office today, and this is what I'm taking. For breakfast, I got a cottage cheese bowl with raspberries, blueberries, granola, and a little bit of honey. My snacks, I'm using up what I have in the fridge. I have some sliced tomato with balsamic glaze, cucumbers, grapes, and some seafood snackers. And then I also have this salad I need to eat, this turkey and bacon cob with blue cheese dressing. So that is everything I'm having for breakfast, lunch, and snacks today. All right, guys, so my first time going into the office for my lunch. So I got this, it's called a Snackle box, and I got it on Amazon. And so I've packed it with a lot of snacks, low-calorie snacks. I got grapes, cucumber, olives, hummus. This is hearts of palm, a piece of cranberry cheddar, some of the seafood snackers, turkey pepperoni, some seaweed snacks, and some baby corn. So that is going to be my lunch today. All right, guys, here's my snack plate for today. I have some crab sticks, some grapes, cucumber, a hard-boiled egg. This is a piece of cranberry cheddar. And then I have a purple sweet potato. And that is what I'm going to eat for my lunch today. All right, so here it is, our chicken fajita bowls. I did throw in the Spanish rice some diced garlic tomatoes, and I did make some corn. So you can either eat it like this or with the tortillas. These came out good, but that is our dinner tonight. Okay, so here's my savory or snack plate for today. The cottage cheese and mustard. I'm branching out with some different stuff. So hearts of palm, artichokes, some olives, cucumbers, some brie cheese, a chicken apple sausage, sardines on brioche toast, tomato, and a kiwi. And I think I'll just put a little balsamic glaze on the tomatoes. And that's my lunch today. So I'm still not feeling 100%, so I'm just going to make something quick and easy. So I'm using stuff to make some room in the freezer. So there's a few of these crispy breaded fish fillets left, and then I'm going to throw in some fish sticks. I have this small amount of steak fries. I have these mixed root vegetable fries, and I think I'll just make this cheesy sauce broccoli with it. So it's fish and chips with broccoli. So here's our very exciting dinner tonight. I gave my son the majority of the steak fries, fish sticks and a piece of the lemon pepper with the broccoli. And I have the fish with the root fries and the broccoli. And this is going to be our dinner tonight. All right, we are finishing this week off with a banger, guys. I'm going to make this 4-cheese lasagna hamburger helper. Here's our ground beef. And I'll put some broccoli on the side. And that is our dinner tonight. All right, this is our gourmet hamburger helper. It doesn't really look like lasagna, but it is what it is. It tastes good. Threw some broccoli. Also threw some Parmesan cheese. So that is going to round out my lunches and dinners for this week. I hope you will like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye. All right, guys, so here's my first snack plate that I made. The main thing is the cottage cheese with, this is Dijon mayonnaise mustard or something like that. And then I have my chicken sausage. And then these are some guacamole avocado toasts. I got some grapes, a hard-boiled egg, a cucumber, some zucchini, some blue oyster mushrooms, and some tomato and mozzarella. And I put some balsamic glaze on top. So that is going to be my lunch today. So much leftovers, guys. Beans and mac and cheese. Here's my salmon and asparagus. This is all the fried shrimp, and then this is the plate for my 21-year-old. So it's a big old serving for him, but we'll have some food for leftovers tomorrow. All right, so it's now Wednesday. I'm going to throw something together. So I have these Cajun-style chicken breast strips, and I thought, oh, maybe make some Cajun pasta, but I don't have any sausage. So I have this jar of Alfredo sauce. I have fettuccine, bulk it up with some vegetables, and then I have this all-purpose Creole seasoning. So I might throw some of that into the Alfredo sauce, and I'll see what I end up with. I'll show you when it's ready. All right, so here's the finished product. It smells really good. I think I made too much pasta because when I put it in there, it kind of looks like there's more pasta than anything, but my boys are big pasta eaters. So this is going to be our dinner tonight. I'm going to throw some Parmesan cheese and we'll be good to go. Okay, so it's Tuesday. It's been a long day of work, but I did get these out last night, these shrimps, because I was just fancying some shrimp. This is some cauliflower stir fry, and then I'm going to use this Bang Bang stir fry sauce, and this will hopefully make my dinner and lunch for the office tomorrow, and I'll show you when it's done. All right, guys, this is the easiest healthy meal, and I made it in, I don't know, less than 7 minutes. So this is my Bang Bang shrimp, and then I have leftovers. I don't know if my oldest son will have some. My youngest son does not like shrimp. But otherwise, I'm going to take this to the office for lunch. But that is going to be dinner tonight on Tuesday night. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am going to film another What We Eat in a Week. It kind of makes me feel like I have to cook and use stuff. So it's a good kind of boost for me to know that I have to make a video. So I can't be making anything too bad, if you know what I mean. Anyway, tonight is Monday and we're going to make tacos, because I have this leftover lettuce and I defrosted this ground chicken that I got at Target. And then I have this stacked queso crunch kit in my pantry. I have a can of pinto beans. I have a tomato. This pico de gallo from Amazon fresh is really good. And I only have a little bit left, which I'll use on a taco. I have some sour cream. This has been sitting in my fridge. I don't know. Look at that. Is that bad? It doesn't say it should be opened for a period of time. Does it say that? No, but I don't know. Is that dodgy or what? I don't know. Anyway, I'll put some queso in a bowl and heat it up and see what I think. So it's chicken tacos tonight, and I'll show you when they're done. All right, so I'm just going to show you one. I have these taco holders that I got from Amazon. And so I put actually, I didn't need to use the dodgy queso because this taco kit came with queso. Duh, it's a queso crunch kit. So you have the tortilla and the queso on the inside. You put the crunchy tortilla shell, and then I put the ground chicken with lettuce and cheese and a side of beans. And then I'll leave the boys to put whatever toppings they want, sour cream, salsa, or anything like that. But that is going to be our dinner tonight. All right, we're going to make dinner. So I got these out of the freezer, teriyaki chicken strips. I have this stir-fry kit. I have some wheat noodles. I have a few of these chicken cilantro mini wontons and some extra teriyaki sauce. So let's make a teriyaki noodle stir-fry. All right, here we have it. It's a teriyaki chicken noodle stir fry with some cilantro wontons. And I still have all this left over in here. So that is going to be our dinner tonight.